Okay, so today I've decided to do a second day of Wesker because unlike Bubba and unlike Billy, I don't really feel like I got that much improvement yesterday. I think I maybe improved very, very slightly. But overall, it was pretty much the same kind of issues that I've had in general. And so hopefully today I'll maybe get some more outdoor maps and try and learn a little bit better how I'm supposed to play him. Because I think the only thing that I really improved on yesterday was being better about punishing people W keying from loops. And that's like the easiest part about dash killers. It's something that really only takes like I don't know, one match in an open map to learn how to do if you have like any experience. It's not difficult. Using their powers to actually get hits in loops is the hard part. And I improved with that with Bubba, I improved with that with Billy, and I think the most improvement I had was that I stopped using his power as much, which is not exactly a ringing endorsement of how good I am at Wesker. So hopefully today will be a little bit better. Because I think regardless of if I get better or if I just continue to kind of not be the best, I think today will be the last day of, I'm not going to do a third day of nothing but Wesker in a row. Maybe I'll revisit him later at some point in the future, but if I don't improve him with two days straight of playing him, there's probably something else that I'm just not understanding. Maybe I just need to find watch a couple of videos of people playing him, which I have done. But the issue is just that a lot of a lot of what I see doesn't translate easily into becoming better. Like none of Wesker's techs are things that I really care about learning. I've tried to learn them before, and I don't find them to be that fun. Even I spent like half an hour trying to do one, and I did it once in that half hour, and I was like, this is not a productive way to be wasting my time for such a niche use case scenario. I don't think it's worth it for me to keep trying to learn that when I could just play a different killer or get better at his normal power. Greenville has rock loops mainly, which I'm not certain if that's better for him or worse for him. Blood Favor might be nice. I'm guessing they spawned that side and behind the theater, based on my spawn. Don't see anybody walking in here. There we go. This person is... if I was better. If I aimed better. I mean, just break that. Zone them. Fortunately, she made it a little bit easier for me to find her. If she had gone the other way, instead of going... That's unfortunate. I should see... Game. I disagree. Yeah, I could tell he wanted to fake that. Really? Well, whatever, now he's infected. Alright, just stop trying to use his power. Just him one, it's fine. Stop overcomplicating it. There we go. I can't believe I didn't get the slap on him for this save there. I know somebody's in the mid-distance, like that gen or Shack gen, but I would check these anyway. It's a shame they got rid of Blood Favor. Why are you not playing the game? I saw somebody walking over here. Or... I guess I went too far. I tried to put it in the middle, that way if he dodged out he would miss. Trying to, well... Why are... I don't get it. Why are you not playing the game?
I'll see you dead.
I kind of... I wanted to punish them for touching the gen. I was kind of hoping that the rescuer would be the one to touch the gen. Since I had dropped the god palette. But I guess we're just gonna be playing cleanup to finish up. I mean, I saw them right here, and I didn't hear them fall. Chest being opened? Yeah. Okay. Why were there... Why are there two people? Why did he vault behind me? If I got him in there, he would have been super screwed. This is too strong of a loop to do anything about it. I don't know how I lost him. Ooh. Lucky throw. And he has nothing to save himself with.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Don't really have any idea where Nia could possibly be. I doubt she would be in here with the chase being right here and all. Yeah. She's somewhere where a totem was. Well, shacks usually have totems, so maybe there. Listen for the boon. I guess I may as well stay on shack because it's where hatch spawns like 60% of the time. Not this time, though. Ashen was pretty near completion. I don't really know where hatch spawns in Greenville. Well, there's the boon. Oh, and there are her scratch marks. She'll probably find the totem. I saw the crow. I didn't actually see the scratch marks at this distance, just the crow. Yep. Or not. Unfortunate. She took a wrong turn.
Too bad you won't make it much further. Let's finish this.
Uneventful match. Did Fung have, like, hardened, ace in the hole, lightweight? None of these are bad perks, really. I guess she just hates Wesker? I don't know. I know some people find his terror radius to be a bit overwhelming, but I don't know. I don't know if that quite makes sense in my mind to translate into. I don't know. That's my best guess. That's the only thing I can think of recently as to why people won't want to play against Wesker. Is some people find his terror radius to like give them a headache, which is fair enough. I wouldn't want to play against killers that give me a headache, but it felt weird because we had we had a first chase. We just didn't have, you know, a second one. Like I didn't tunnel her even. She just kind of, I don't know, just didn't want to play. Did I? I don't even know if I used my power. I don't think I used my power to get a hit at loops, like at all during that match. I think is pretty much just they were already cornered, or you know, they were running away and I caught up to them with power. Nothing that really required, you know, planning ahead type power usage, just they are in location dash to location. Because the things that I want to get better at are when, you know, I have a survivor in the middle of a loop and they have, you know, maybe they're not like at the pallet, maybe I have pallet control, and I'm trying to find the correct way to get to them before they can take back the pallet. That's the idea. The main thing that I want to get better at Wesker for. I'm just not quite having those scenarios occur. I know that that's a fundamental part of Wesker's powers. Because when I watch other people who actually play Wesker, who are good at Wesker, they can do that consistently. I just have not quite gotten it into my head on how to do it properly. It's a shame because I actually had interesting perks. Well, interesting. I had Blood Favor. Maybe an info perk would be nice, but it was a set of perks that actually got value. Retribution, I guess, was my info perk. It did get me 2 surprise hits, so I mean that's not nothing. Oh, wait a minute. There was a map offering. That's right. That might have been why they DC'd. I wasn't really thinking about it or paying attention, but maybe because there's Azarov's key and a sack ward. that... Well, sorry, not DC'd. I mean, quit playing. They just let me kill them. That's probably my only guess. That makes more sense to me. They're so used to playing on Azerovs that they get sent to a different map. I think Greenville might be stronger than even the average Azerovs map. But when you're so used to playing on one specific map, you lose the adaptability going somewhere else. They spawned here. Ah, they went out the front.
Playtime is over.
It's worth doing that when they're cornered like that, because it's free slowdown later. I don't think this gets me a hit, but from here maybe. Oh, I totally lost his scratch mark. There it is. It is Chaos Shuffle. Pretty decent build, honestly, for Chaos Shuffle. Where can he go? I bounced off of that. Interesting way. Ah, that was almost good. That was almost exactly what I want to be better at doing with Wesker. 3 aura perks on Nurse, peak Nurse build. I can't believe Chaos Shuffle would give you hard meta like that. Ooh, he's 4% slower now. That's a second. Well, I mean, you have to give me... Really? That didn't... I'm surprised. Oh, Undying. Undying as a aura perk is kind of crazy. Wait, you're on me. What are you doing? I guess he got a little bit mixed up. Wow, that was a pretty bad chase from me.
I'll see you dead.
I feel like I had opportunities to use my power. I was just bad. Whatever. I'll just pop this. It's 2 gens at like 90%. Not worth going all the way down to that gen. I don't think I would make it even if I went to it. Free drop. It's so difficult for me to get the correct aiming. I keep overcompensating or undercompensating. I could not hear her footsteps at all. That was a good dodge. No pallet here. There usually is one. Yeah. Well, she didn't go for the window, so it's just fine, actually. It's like the only thing that actually matters. Oh, this is gonna be disorienting. That's not helpful. I guess all of them are 0. Wait. Oh, that was almost cool. I heard her breathing, but I did not... Like, she was right next to me when I came out of the portal. But I reacted just a little bit too late.
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
I think she maybe should have dropped that. Ah, if I was better. I think that could have been a down. This is a pretty weak palette. Oh, I was like, why did he scream? The plague perk. That's probably the only one with any real progress on it. Never mind, this one has progress on it. I saw scratch marks, but I don't see the person that left them. Hopefully Ace is still on that gen. Nope. He went upstairs. Oh, I cannot find the scratch marks. Just end. Okay. Well, that does explain why they end. Okay, so there's that. So there's 3 different gens that have some progress on them now. I'm not even gonna try and defend. Okay, here's Ace. I want to get like a hit on him. Actually, that's only at like 30. Maybe not worth popping. I didn't hear him scream as he fell. Oh, that was Lithe. And then I completely misread the scratch marks. Maybe I should have just popped. I'll do it now, whatever. I don't like chasing around the portals. They're so... It takes like 4 seconds to walk through a portal, and it just feels so... annoying. It feels like kicking a pallet, almost. You should have gone for the pallet right next to you. She does not have... That was good. That was a Wesker thing. So there are 3 people on that gen. I don't know if I'm physically going to be able to get there to pop it. That's only like 80. I guess Kate didn't commit. He's just camping the pallet. I thought that would have been enough to smack him. I don't even want to chase him, honestly. It's so tedious going into the fortress. Oh, when did we get to... I did not realize I was at 1 gen. For some reason I thought I had at least 2. As so what happens when I'm playing one of the more casual game modes, my brain just turns off all of the... all of the gen thinking parts. So I down her, I kill Yui. If I'm lucky, I kill Yui. She has a salvo box, or one of them had a box. Nope. Not really any way for me to get that. I chuck her in the basement and hopefully... They really shouldn't be able to get a save off of this. And she's already been hooked once, so... No random deliverance, random... whatever from the shadows. What? Where? Was he just sitting in the basement? Ugh. Like, genuinely, how? No. I didn't see any scratch marks. Why was Ace in the basement? I would have heard him falling. I am so confused. I guess maybe he just preemptively went down? I swear, I feel like Wesker hates me. He just will not work with my brain. Which doesn't even, cause he's basically he's a double Demogorgon. But I find myself having a much easier time using Demo. Like, he should fundamentally be a Demogorgon that's twice as strong in exchange for not breaking pallets. But that's not how he translates when I play him for some reason. Maybe it's sort of like Artist, where since Demo, it's like how do you put it? Artist versus Huntress. Or Huntress, you need the line of sight, so you always get a damaging state. But Huntress, the first, or like you since, like Artist, since you can shoot through objects, sometimes you think like you go for shots that you wouldn't with Huntress, and you end up wasting time with your power. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just wasting a bunch of time with the trying to use my 2 bounds. And so I end up worse off than I am with Demogorgon. That's the only way it really makes sense in my mind. I don't even know where there he is. I don't even know where he is on the list of things. And I'm gonna try Crank again. I feel like I keep having times where I'm like, this would be nice if I was just a little bit faster. Maybe what I should do is I should use both of the slight speed increases and then just punish myself even more when I mess up by having to wait longer. Maybe that'll work, who knows. Because I keep finding times like, man, if I was just a little bit faster, I would have been able to get around the corner and get a hit. He definitely feels better around, or it feels like it's easier to get hits around longer loops. Because the little short rock loops it doesn't feel like there's really anything I can do is it, well, not even short, just like, even if it's just like a medium loop, if it's a rounded loop, it feels like it's extremely difficult to use my power properly. But if it's just a long wall, then it's like, this is a pretty straightforward use of my power. And I mean, Colton's probably a good example. There's not really any good round loops in Cold Wind. I think that's Weave Attunement on the right, but I don't remember what it does. Oh, but there's corn here. No, I have to friggin' aim my stuff through corn. I didn't think about that. Well, that was a waste. See, this, I feel like I should be able to get a hit here. But I cannot envision a way to do that in my mind. Feels like it's just a little bit... They can just react to whatever I do. Well, that didn't work. Am I crazy? I thought I heard somebody working on the other side of that gen. Okay, that was pretty good. I pulled him away from the center of the map on that hit. Oh, I misunderstood. I feel like he was not looking at me at all. Did you go to the TNL or the... Yeah. Okay. I feel like I bounced off of him with the first bound. Destroy the boy. Oh, they went the other way. I think I heard Laura behind me. Yeah. I think there's a way to do that if you know Wesker's environmental collision box better. There's Cheryl. Okay, they went out. I feel like Cheryl's going for the unhook, yeah. And Fung, I think, is on the opposite side of the map. I probably could just proxy camp him, but whatever. How is Laura already healed? It was so fast. Okay, that was pretty good. She didn't have very many options there. Annoying basement spawn. All of my hooks are in. Oh no, he did go to second. I would prefer the unhooker. If I just want to win, I kill Felix right here, but that would not really the point. They get this unhook. That's pretty good. I don't know if you make it to Shack, yeah. You probably should have gone into main. You already dropped the main pallet, but there are still windows. Instead of running through me to Shack, probably would have been better. Hello. I should see Fung running across now. No. That's Laura. Just sitting there, honestly, no matter what happens, it's a relatively good outcome. It's pretty difficult, especially with the Wesker power. As long as I just sit on the edge of the L, if she fakes it, I can just react to that and steal her with power, and if she faults it, then what just happened happens. Oh, she doubled back. I guess she was waiting on the corner. I hear footsteps on the right of me as well. Is that even worth doing? How is Felix not healed yet? Does he have like a 99 healed or something? Yeah, I'll take Shack Pallet, or sorry, Cow Tree Pallet for free. That works. Cuts him off from main. He's just going corner.
I'll see you dead.
Not use superior anatomy at all. There's the first time I've seen Fung all game. Not worth wasting my time trying to go after her, honestly. Kicking this is not worth the waste. Cheryl just has so much distance. Okay, I should be able to cut her off here. I literally clicked it at the last second and the game didn't give it to me. No. I get an M1 here, but... could have been better. What? It's the second time that the double hit sound has happened. The slam and throw. I wonder if it has to do with them... with throwing them into a locker. That's the only gen that should have anything on it, so... Oh, there's Cheryl. Kick this, and then I go after Cheryl. Oh, this is the L. No. Oh, wait, no, this is the T. That was way too much of... way too much of a commitment to fake a fastball. This match, I felt like I actually did pretty well. I wonder if it has to do with... if it actually has to do with the add-on changer, if just Rotten Fields is a better Wesker map. Or both. It could be both. Nope. Keep an eye on the... items every so often to see if Fung's running across them. Nope. That was a significantly better match. I felt like I actually used his power that time. I don't know if I actually played differently, or if the survivors played differently. If it really was just different loops, making the power easier. Felt significantly different. I didn't really fundamentally change my thinking. I still went for normal double dashes. I didn't, it's weird. I don't notice crank when I'm using it, but I do notice feeling slow after the first dash when I'm not using it. Which is interesting. I wonder if I have baked in muscle memory from when he first came out, where I always used crank. So if I take it off, even though in my mind I don't think about the crank being an add-on I use frequently, I actually did use it when I was first learning him, and that permanently affected my muscle memory. That's what I would guess as to why it turned out like that. There's very few map offerings in Chaos Shuffle, which I'm surprised by. I feel like last Chaos Shuffle there was a lot of map offerings, to the point where it's not very much fun. This one I think I've had like once per 5 matches, maybe. And Blood Moon was even worse. Blood Moon was literally like every other match it felt. It was so bad. Which makes sense because everybody's getting extra BP, so why not use all the map offerings since you're just gonna get them back. I have no idea. Is the unknown perk that after vaulting get 5% haste? Ooh, hello, person. Oh, you have no mither. Damn.
Think you could defeat me?
Unfortunate. One person on the left gen, one person on the main gen.
Just started.
It did not start running. Ah, man. Maybe if I had egg, I would have been able to get the little slap. I think that was a relatively centered dash. Would have covered even if she did take the vault.
Is that all you
Not much you can do. Oh! That was a good try. Honestly, I'm not sure why I didn't get blinded. I feel like they... well, down she goes. Let me go find that no mither person. Where? I see 2 sets of scratches. Nope, not the no mither. That was a bit odd. Definitely could have gone around this loop a couple of times instead of just dropping it. I mean, now you're dead zoned. Oh, but if she goes to corner... and then they sabotage...
7 minutes is all
I only hook again.
play with you.
Okay, no Nancy. Say I'm not even certain if I would cleanse if I was an Olm either. I feel like the 4% like is only mildly annoying. You didn't go for the loop? Interesting. Bad. It's a decision. I mean, it's already your second hook, so... Oh, never mind. You're not no mither. Why did I guess they just never healed from earlier. Nancy... No mither person did the unhook in basement.
Playtime.
This setup is pretty weak. Oh, wow. I kind of didn't expect her to fall for it. Okay, I think I just can't do anything about this rock loop as Wesker. Does she have anything this way? Didn't I don't know why I thought that I had... Okay, I've spent too much time on this chase. Let me go somewhere else. I thought I would be able to interrupt the gen fast enough. Okay, this person is almost healed, so I want to... Damn! I thought that I would be able to hit them. Alright, let me go for the no mither person instead. Hopefully there's no Nancy for Savo. There's not. Worst case scenario is the no mither person gets slugged, because then I don't get any value. I mean, those three... Where's the... Okay, there's the 4th gen. There's an injured Nancy. These are pretty finished gens. Okay, I get... What? Ah. Friggin' tree. I've literally not even hooked Nancy. This is not worth the time.
I'll see you dead.
That gen's at 90. There's the other Cheryl. Just zone her out of the important things. Whatever. Alright, go back to gens. Well, I convinced her to not take the window vault. I don't know. The roots are... I don't know how the roots collision works. I feel like that's probably the best I could have done. And you did not path very well to this window.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
I can kick these gens in proxy a little bit, since both of these are the ones they have investment on. I see those scratch marks, so you're somewhere around here. Don't know where, though. That gen is at nothing. This is the other Cheryl. Nope. Too late. I guess I'll tunnel then. 1 gen left. This is such a strong palette. Although I might be able to do something with my power when I get it. There we go. Perfect. 3 hit and a kill. Unless Nancy comes here. It sucks, man. I actually played a tile well and I don't get any reward. What the? Okay. Okay, this is the no mither gamer. Surely you don't make that fastball. Now, am I lucky enough to actually be able to get a hook, or do I have it stolen from me again? One. I don't see Nancy. Fung is the one on Death Hook. Push her into the... What? Even... What? What could have even given her endurance there? I don't... Like, did she have a styptic?
High performance indeed.
Okay, no way Nancy's here to tab out this hook. Really? That gen was at like 20%. Very surprised. They shouldn't be able to open that door fast enough. I see the scratch marks leading away. There's a Nancy. I would prefer the other one. Oh, that sucks actually. These rocks were so precisely in my way, I couldn't see the door at all. It was a styptic. Up the ante in Wicked. Double unhooking bricks. The little bottles kind of make it difficult for me to keep track of who has what items. I only knew Nancy had a toolbox because of freaking the Savos. So I had no recollection of that person having a styptic until I ate it. That was actually, I feel like I played competently that match. Satisfactorily. If that was my baseline, I would be okay with how good my Wesker is. I'm almost a quarter of the way through Sadako. But I really only gained like like 4 prestiges off of the Blood Moon since I spent everything on bringing everybody to P9 instead. I kind of go back and forth about whether I like Sadako with the white shirt or the bloodied shirt. I definitely like the bloodied headpiece better in either case, because I think that when you do the moire, the zoom in on the eye with the like blood, what's it called? The blood, like the blood tear looking thing looks good. But I kind of like the way that the pure white just looks. But then, you know, the darker red blends in a lot more. It makes it so her stealth is a tiny bit better. This is very, like, very small optimization. It's not like that much different. But if you're on like Midwich and you see a Sadako in this one trying to do, you know, demanifest mind games, it's definitely more difficult to tell where they are compared to the pure white. I kind of hope that they get more licensed characters with Rift cosmetics. At the moment, I think there's only been Pig and Ghostface who've gotten Rift cosmetics. Everybody else is just raw. You have to buy it with Auric cells, which it makes sense since the Auric cells is like what 5,000 or how much? How much is it for like a single cosmetic in Auric cells on average? They're like pretty. It's like 5,000, right? It's pretty expensive. Whereas the Rift is only 1,000, and you get a bunch of cosmetics. So it makes sense why most licensed characters don't get one, since the profit is probably slightly less. But I definitely, it's really nice when we do get one, and I like having something for my licensed characters, because I'm not gonna spend, you know, I'm not gonna spend anything on a cosmetic, on just a singular cosmetic when I could buy like 6 killers with that much. So the few times where the few killers where I have the few licensed killers that I actually get a skin for is nice. And I definitely, I hope Sadako is the one that gets the Rift cosmetic. My personal favorite, uh, my personal preference. I feel like they've given her a lot of good cosmetics. The red flower one is great. I look at them like, man, if only that could be mine. Bad ham. Ku Agi. This is actually a pretty nice build. Corrupt Ku. Honestly, I would be happy. Just Ku on its own makes me happy. It's my favorite perk probably in the game. Corrupt I have a love-hate relationship with. I don't like survivors hiding for 180 seconds, which is technically speaking the optimal thing to do when a killer has corrupt. What? 50% already? Are you serious? I literally spawned here. How? Must be a Commodious. He has a toolbox. I need him to overcommit. Ah, if I wasn't bad, I would have gotten him there. That's the wrong. Yeah, no. If the pallet spawns there, then this pallet always spawns here. Did I get basement here? Oh shit. Okay, I did. I couldn't see the hooks for a second, so I thought genuinely, when basement doesn't spawn here, I just slug people if they die here, because like fuck man. It takes like 3 minutes to get out of here. And like half the time, they'll just wiggle off. I can't tell. I hate bad ham. It's just like, oh my god, dude. It's just like 3 main buildings. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 4 main, but please, what? What? Why did I hear a dropping sound behind me? There was nothing to drop from. Oh, I have Ku. I forgot. I should play around the perk. Because I could definitely be getting more hits than I currently am. If I was actually thinking about it. I bumped on the door frame. Goes for the window vault again. Or not. There shouldn't be a window vault on this side, so he'll go down. Save the coup stack.
I'll see you dead.
I think Corrupt negatively impacted me. Because I went towards Corrupt gens instead of just patrolling them, but I don't like spending, 100 seconds walking back and forth between the 4 gens hoping somebody runs into me. That's what usually happens if I don't go into Corrupt territory. I know it's not optimal, but like, goddamn, it's boring. I could have aimed that better. Wow. A pallet that goes right into Shack. That's crazy. He definitely could have made it to Shack. I don't know why he didn't. A pallet to bridge the 2 god buildings. And he didn't drop the other god pallet, he just went down here. Boil over. Yeah. Okay, well. Not really that big of a deal. Jen is at nothing. I guess 40 meters let him run away. I don't know. Gives him plenty of time to stealth. I probably should have thrown her the other way instead of towards the main building in Shack. Put her towards the dead zone. Would have been better. I think... Who am I even going after right now? Okay, I guess I'm tunneling. I thought I was going after Claudette, but apparently not. Okay.
Playtime is over.
It's pretty easy to play around the car loops. They're like the only loops I like in Bad Half. The only acceptable ones. This one's probably about to pop at this point, surely. Nope, it is untouched. Double heal. I don't even know if it's worth doing this like this. I don't... I lost him. No, never mind. It was a good try. I very nearly thought that I had messed up. Throw you in the hole, you're out of my way at least. I shouldn't have opened that door. What? Oh my god. I swear, I'm having so much more difficulty tracking scratch marks. For some reason. Well, you're useless. I kind of need to kill the dude on Death Hook at this point. I haven't... Okay. Never mind, I guess. Etchin's at 70. It seems like everybody's been too busy. But they're all gonna reset. I don't know where. Yeah, I mean, they're all at full. And then they're... Yeah, no. There's no good options for me at this point. I tried to walk down. If I have any chance, I have to go back to hold the gen. Or tunnel cage. This works.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
God, that was really good from me. It just doesn't matter. That gen's probably going to get finished in like 3 seconds. Where? I am so blind. Why do I keep losing these people? That gen is 99. Honestly, surprised that they weren't here for the save. The way they were playing as a team, I definitely would have expected to eat the Palace down there. May as well get my free bound.
Is that all you...
I had to take a step back before it would let me go down the hole. I tried. I have coup.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
She doesn't make this save. Oh, that hook is already gone. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much felt like a bad hand match, yeah. Although they were not very efficient on gens, because they were spending a lot of time body blocking. Yeah, it was commodious BNP. It explains why. At first gen, literally I walked away for like 5 seconds and it was at 50%. It's only so much you can do on Bad Hat when you have no perks. The only saving grace was just that they were quite slow on gens. I think if they hadn't been so, if they hadn't like 3-man body blocked multiple times, they probably would have gotten a 3-man out. Like if it would, because Claudette did a lot of body blocking, but what Felix was that the fourth person? They were also in around a lot of those times when he probably would have been better off just sitting on a gem. Same with like the triple resets. I think it would have been probably more efficient for them overall to just have a 2-man reset and let the other person sit on gen. I do feel like the crank and the Ouroburst tendril are probably going to be the best add-ons for me. They definitely seem to be treating me better than the gloves, and either of them on their own doesn't seem to be quite enough. Having them both feels just more comfortable overall. The other option is obviously Jewel Beetle, but like, I feel like it's not quite. It probably is not quite as beneficial. Like if I was a really good Wesker player, that would probably be the better choice. But as I am now, probably not worth it. Yay! No Ormond. I hate Ormond. I always hate Ormond, but especially on Wesker, I hate Ormond. I double hate Ormond on Wesker. Always appreciate a good sack ward survivor. My favorite variant of survivor. Bloody Party Streamers is nice, sack ward is better. Fairy's not great, but honestly still prefer it to Ormond probably. Hello, Hoarder. And 2 people. I'm sad Hoarder doesn't interact with Wesker's chests anymore. Drop this pallet? Nope. Probably a bit too greedy. Not sure if this map is better or worse than normal Eerie. Having to deal with Shack being in the very middle of the map is definitely not my favorite. But there are more dead zones on the edges of the map. And generally it feels like the pallets are weaker. Oh, Noah and friggin' Exegate, No Way Out. That's an actual combo. Wait, is that Lightborn? Or Shadowborn? I can't tell. The 2 perks are almost identical. Okay, there's blood. I have no idea. Shadowborn, that's a shame. They're actually light. It's actually flashies in here. So is Shadowborn the lighter icon and Lightborn is the darker icon then? Maybe maybe I could get that. Oh, I'm playing this improperly. I think I make this. Yeah, he agrees. Wait, what does Shadowborn even do? It has something to do with haste. I don't remember what circumstance it's under. Or is it if you get blinded you get haste actually? Camp's strong palette. Average eerie experience. No, no way I can get him with that angles. That was a zero awareness play. Throw this down for now. The 2 palette setup is only strong if both palettes are up or down. Oh, there we go. %10 haste for 10 seconds. Man, that is certainly a perk in the video game. Oh, he's hit on the corner. I reacted just fast enough. Is it even a... Oh, it's a long wall this way? There's the pallet. I was gonna say, what the heck is this tile? Looks like it has nothing. I mean, just pulling out the tentacle, he zoned himself. This works for me. I do make it, right? Yeesh. I feel like 90% of the time I get blinded, I'm just breaking a pallet, so the 10% haste doesn't come into effect for but the last 4 or so seconds. I feel like Kyun Jin's the first person I hooked. Oh, the double pallet setup again. Drops this one. Yeah, no. Zone her the other way. Ooh, all the way. There's no way I don't down her here, right? There's nothing this way. Oh, she tries to double back. Fair enough. Good try. Okay, I just need to friggin... Oh my god, wow, she played that really well. That wasn't a slap? Damn, she played that so well. And I lost her? Excuse me? Oh my god, how did I played this so poorly. That should have been the freeze down of my life. Yeesh. Oh my god, look at all that distance she made. Good lord. How am I not on her? Shadowborn value? Actually, I think I wouldn't have gotten that hit without Shadowborn. I think I actually got Shadowborn value. Oh no, I definitely can't see you walking. Oh. I hate when they start doing a thing I'm in the middle of my bit. Noed.
High performance
Indeed. So we got 2 people with Noed for help. Where's my Noed totem? It's way over there. They honestly may already be on it. It's not a great place for me to stand, really. Yeah, I think they're searching for Noed, not touching gates, not going for saves. Oh, they're on Noed. Crap, they're gonna get both of these saves now. No! It's useless if friggin... Honestly, leave her on the ground.
Is that the best you've got?
So they touched it, there's Yunjin. She's not very zoned. Drop the pallet. Break it, and now she doesn't have anything good. They may be able to cleanse my Noed. Only Renato will be able to benefit off of it, though. A few more seconds of... Yeah, unfortunate. That's... the injured one? Yeah, that's the injured Jake. Ooh, extendo knife. Oh, this is the uninjured guy. Okay, there's her. She's on the pallet that I need to down him at. Okay, maybe I can zone her away from gate with this hook, and then get her with a bound if she goes to gate. Where's she? I don't... Okay, there are the scratch marks. She's going towards the other gate. Yeah, that one's not open, so... Yep. So this will be a kill. Just in case of Unbreakable. I've been seeing a lot of Unbreakables in Chaos Shuffle. Let's throw her in the basement. She could have both of the self-unhook perks, but I feel like the gates are far enough away that she would not be able to get the value out of them. And he left early, so this also works. Next faster. Abandon, please? Nice, I missed the button. Wow, it's amazing how good having 2 actual perks does me. I got so much out of just being able to insta down 2 people and having no way out. Probably would have been a friggin' maybe a 1k if I camped somebody. Otherwise. Yeah, wait, I got 3 people down with no one there. Yeah. Wouldn't... I honestly, I may have gotten a 0k if not for no way out. One quarter of the way to P100 Sadako. It only took me 3 days to get from P22 to P25. Even with essentially infinite blood points, I'm still trying to spend off the 4.5 million I had from the Blood Moon. I hope when they add in the bulk blood point spending, they either they increase blood points, like for an event just to celebrate bulk blood point spending, or they just permanently increase how much blood points we get. Either way, it would be nice if right after bulk spending, just get a lot more. As it is, I feel like you get enough blood points to get purple offerings. What is it? Green and blue offerings, you can probably replace at the same rate you get blood points. Purple offerings, if you focus on one killer, maybe? And then iridescence, I feel like unless you literally only play single killer, with Eries, you can't replace them as fast as you use them. Because, what, my Wesker... I mean, I guess my purples are about the same amount as my iridescents, but 20, if I actually used any of these, I think that, what, by the end of, if I used them yesterday and today, by the end of today, I would be down to like 2, and since I don't, it would take me like many, it would take me like, like 10 or 20 blood webs before I even start getting purple ones. Let alone iridescence, and let alone, you know, whichever specific one that I need to replace. It's a bit of a shame that there's not really a good way to tell what your perk does once you're in game. Because the one unknown perk I got, what, 2 games ago, I had no idea what it was. I think it might have been the haste after vaulting perk, but I never got it to trigger. And then a Shadowborn. I just use it so infrequently. It and Lightborn are the same icon. It's like 3 factors making it difficult to tell it apart. And I'm only like 50-50 on Weave Attunement. I think is the bottom Vecna perk again. So they spawned either there or there. No gen progress. Okay. Oh, I should open a... No, never. Wait, yes. Ultimate weapon. Okay. Never mind, I hear them. Hello. A round loop like this, I think I'm just don't use my power on. I can't believe that they made this kind of a loop. It's so lame. It's so long, and a lot of powers, since they're straight line powers, you just don't really have the ability to use them at that loop. It's like, it's genuinely stronger than Shack Palette. Just trying to convince her to hesitate until I have my power up. And it worked! Actually, big. Do you get blind immunity when you slam somebody? Big value. There you are. Hello. Camping the... Am I crazy? Not camping the... Bro, where are you? Ah, if I was better. If I had better reaction times, I could have gotten her there. Take the vault. Nope. Nope. There she is. I zoned her into the friggin' thing. That was stupid of me. It worked out. Where are you going? You've literally been looping me around your hooked teammate all game. Huh. It's a short side window? Interesting. Really? I feel like I deserved that one. No idea.
There's no point
Nope.
in hiding.
Sped up Iron Maiden. Into Scream on that gen. Big pickup. Big value, saved myself 1 second of pickup animation. I think it's worth kicking this. I don't think anybody else is going to come here to reset it. Maybe not. I don't know where those scratch marks went. I should have paid more attention to the cleanse. Huh? Is this the right way? Yeah. Fine. Sometimes I end up on the backwards track of the scratch marks, which is really annoying. Ooh, that was pretty nice. That was like an almost maximum. Friggin' maximum distant bound. She didn't get her heal off. She basically didn't get any value off of the cleanse either. That's very big. Oh, make your choice on David. Tell me where they are. David is right there, hiding behind a corner. No, that is the injured Nia. I don't even want to tunnel. I literally want David for make your choice, but she's the one that came out. Ugh. Here are scratch marks. They go behind. Ah, there it is. I kind of wanted to slam Tori into Meg, but oh well. Oh, and she gave up on Hook. I don't know how much longer. Oh wait, no, Meg has a long time before she's insta-downable. Because they made it so that... Really? So that underhooks aren't quite as unfair. Make her slower a little bit faster, I guess. Yeah, there she is. Oh, Weave Attunement. It's like, why do I see her?
Too bad you won't make it.
Hello, Tori. I thought she was coming in for like a down body block, but I guess it was flashlight brain. Save that hook for Tori. Do survivors have a freaking noise from Ouroboros? If they're fully infected? Is that what... I was like, why is it so loud? I think because Meg was fully infected with Ouroboros, she had like this friggin' gross squishy sound on her. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Ooh, big Iron Main value. So much Iron Main value this game, what the hell? Iron Main S tier, actually. Was it in Shack, or was it over there? There we go. Here are the scratches. It's a little bit too bright to really see these very well for me. There we go, Weave Attunement. My 3 info perks eventually led me to David. Okay, you realize that that's not a good dodge, right? Do you realize that if you do that, you just insta-down yourself, yeah? Like, that was a huge misplay? Like, Iron Maiden, unironically, the best perk. It gave me more value than anything else. That's so crazy. It helped me with it. It made freaking, what is it called? It gave me info via ultimate weapon. It gave me info by telling me where David was, and it gave me a free insta down on David. Super strong perk. Slotted into every build. I actually use Iron Maiden on a couple of killers semi-frequently. One of my favorite builds is on Pyramid Head using Iron Maiden and what's it called? Darkness Revealed. So what you do is you like in the middle of the loop when you're looping somebody, you open a locker, and because the person is looping you around that locker, if you open it with Iron Maiden, it takes like 2 seconds, maybe. Honestly, it's more like a second and a half to open the locker and close it, and then you get free wall hacks on them. And because nobody's really expecting you to just do that in the middle of a loop, it's 99% of the time they aren't adapting, and you just get a free hit. It's one of the funniest like meme builds that I have is the Iron Maiden Darkness Revealed on XE. It doesn't it like in theory it might work on a couple of other characters, like maybe Artist could get a value out of it. Arguably Pinhead, but not that much. It really is like almost a Pyramid Head exclusive because nobody else. Nurse could get value out of it, but I mean, Nurse could get value out of anything that has to do with aura reading. You could just drop the Iron Maiden and just open up a locker in the middle of Chase, and Nurse would get value. Hell, maybe Clown would be a good user. If you know exactly where they are, you can set up your bottles. There are a couple perk combinations that I find that I use on one killer often enough, and then I'm like, what if I just put this on every single killer and look at the value? That's what I did with Zanshin a while ago. Because there's a surprise, like before pre-buff Zanshin, where it was just knowing where pallets are. It's a surprising amount of killers who get value out of just knowing exactly where pallets are. Like Clown, if you know where Zanshin is, then it makes it much easier to know where survivors are going to preemptively, to essentially like trap them in a way with your purple bottle and preemptively put down your yellow bottle. So it makes it so your hits are just a little bit faster if you know exactly where they might path towards. And with new buff Zanshin is kind of crazy, honestly. Dropping a pallet and getting info. It's a good ass perk. Pretty much anybody that has to deal with pallets. Like the only person who might not get value out of it, ironically, is Nurse, because you just shouldn't be dropping a pallet against Nurse. And even then, people still do, so it wouldn't surprise me if you still get value out of it, even if you really shouldn't. One flashlight I may have to look out for. Most of the time, I just forget about flashlights, honestly. I forget about flashlights until I get flashed the first time, and I'm like, oh. then it's in my mind the rest of the game. Double sack ward, love it. Love to see this. The perfect lobby screen is actually 5 sack wards. That's the optimal lobby. People think that it's 5 bloody party streamers or 5 flans or whatever. No, 5 sack wards. That's what I want to see. That's what I dream of seeing. Okay, what? Okay, that one's Lightborn? I have DMS, I have the Vault perk, I've got Ultimate Weapon again. Speaking of Ultimate Weapon. Okay, nobody's on this side of the map. Interesting. But I saw this crow fly down. Hello, Jane. 25% faster vault, do you get me anything? Think she just held W? Yep. So in her... Oh, I had like one frame where I probably could have gotten the hit there. What? I have an idea. I think she has the self unhook perk. Do I have the physical? No. Alright, whatever. Self unhook yourself. The hooks, I would have taken her out of basement and hooked her somewhere, but I literally would have dropped her. Yep. I kind of knew that was coming. Body blocker for 10 seconds. No, how did I fuck that one up? Think she has DS? Why are you so... I fucked all of the things up. How did I not even get the vault on the window? Whatever. Is there really any way to get this? Oh, come on, man.
You're merely postponing the
I feel like that was actually pretty good. Throw her. DMS. This is a long wall.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Not worth waiting out DMS. It's another like 12 seconds. I want to find Jane. No lockers. There she is. %faster vault speed. And now you're zoned out of everything that matters. Please don't also... Okay. The way she teabagged me after the vault, I felt like she got both self-unhook and... frickin'... what's it called? DS. There's one person. The... No, my other gamer. I don't think that's... Yeah, that doesn't actually work. It's really only on the goddest of god palettes that does anything. What? Where? Okay, whatever. I want to stop this heal. Oh crap! No. Oh, hello. I mean, she's zoned. She doesn't get anywhere. Ugh. Oh yeah, longer stun. Really? Okay, game. Whatever you say. She has... Come on, man! And now, God, I'm going through the entire gauntlet of people who can take hits for her. There she is. Hi, dude, why am I so bad right now? Okay. Break the pallet. Okay. Oh wait, double mind game? She is just camping the pallet. There we go, finally. Only took like 20 minutes. I feel like that should have hit. Am I really just this bad about the on the hook lunge range? That moment when you pre-drop super strong when you camp. Whatever. You get the idea. Camp into pre-drop. There we go.
Is that all you have?
2 gens left, but my hooks are spread amongst the other 3. I have 1 on Feng and 1 on Yun Gen. That gen is probably gonna pop any second now. I don't know if I'll be able to defend any of these. Open the locker. Who do I get? I see nobody. That's not good. Okay, that gen is at nothing. Hello, Soma. Oh, well. Feng... Yeah, DMS that. There we go. So, Far gen's at nothing. I don't know what that gen's at. Here's Soma, scratch marks. Kick this gen again. Ultimate weapon? He's literally just like camping at that pallet. Jin goes for the save. Okay, they're going towards that gen. General. Just break the pallet. Ooh, that was pretty good. Okay, I do think it has to do with lockers. I'm pretty sure the game, whenever the game registers me throwing somebody into a locker, it does both of the sound effects. DMS is back up. So that gen's actually at nothing. So only those 2 gens have any progress on them. Pick it once more. Try and get this one DMS'd. Perfect. I kind of, for some reason, I felt like she would just sit there for like 10 minutes. I just felt it in my bones. Now, if I'm lucky, then I will get Soma on ultimate weapon here. Okay. I'm honestly gonna check this locker as well. Because I'm pretty sure that it will stifle the screams if you're in a locker. Okay, I guess going for the save works. Come on, crank. Ah, really? I feel like that should have gotten it. Well, I should go and defend that gen. I feel like Jin's gonna pop it. Yep. This pallet is still up. Actually, no, not worth it. Yeah, she goes down here.
Poor performance indeed.
I feel like Soma's been very good about not getting in my ultimate weapons. I think he hid over here. For some reason. I feel like if I check over here, I'll hear him scream. Oh my god, what? He was hiding in a locker for all of my freaking ultimate weapon procs. Oh my god, wait, I was right. Oh wow. That's so surprising. Lightborn has more, Shadowborn has less. Like, do you mean more detail? Yeah, hold on, let me compare the two. We got, look at Born. Okay, so Shadowborn is lighter, and Lightborn is darker. Because there's more negative space inside of Lightborn than there is in Shadowborn. So it's the opposite of what makes sense. There's a huge amount of white, of bright light in Shadow, and there's more dark in light. Behavior. You and your perk icons. I'm almost back to normal BP reserves. I usually leave about 1 million in my reserve at all times just in case I ever need to level somebody up for an iridescent add-on. Or if there's ever I'm ever suddenly like, man, I want this one specific survivor perk. Maybe it's time I buy the next survivor. Because I have a bunch of... What is it? I only have like half of the survivors or so. Actually, I've gotten a lot of the perks for survivor from the Shrine of Secrets slowly over time. Then when they made everybody cheaper, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I probably spent 6,000 buying perks, and now the entire survivor is only worth 2,500? I could just waited for this. Feels bad. Would have been cheaper overall. Ooh, Mary's Letter. I always buy Mary's Letter offerings. I never use them, though. Because it's such a good... In general, it's such a good, but it's also especially good on Sadako. If you look at my map offerings, what do we have? We have 41 Mary's Letters. That's, considering I'm Prestige 25, and I always buy them and, like, never use them, that's honestly, that feels kind of low. Yeah, 41 compared to, I mean, Hawkins wasn't available for a lot of the time, but, like, 41 compared to 14 Ormans and the 13 Crow's Eyes, since I avoid these maps, because why would I ever use this? Oh, then I have 22 freaking Garden of Joys, so that doesn't make sense. I'm not sure if Wesker is making more sense to me. I feel like I'm doing better with him, that's for certain. And I think what it is that I'm recognizing when loops don't work with his power faster. Before I would spend like 2 or 3 like power uses on a loop that just doesn't work with his power. And now I'm like, this loop doesn't work, just break the pallet and hope they go to a loop that does work. I feel like that's the main thing I'm getting better at. I'm not really getting better at using his power in loops where it does work. I'm just better about recognizing when it doesn't work and not wasting as much time on a fruitless endeavor. Honestly, I haven't recognized I took off the gloves for slower recharge time. I haven't even recognized it that much. Feels pretty normal. There's a couple of times where I looked down and like, oh, I'm only at 80%, but it's only like 3 or 4 times per game instead of every time, which is what I would expect in my head. Enduring, I like enduring. Nurse is calling claustrophobia is pretty good. Monster Shrine can be good, but probably not on this map as Wesker. You started this gen right next to me. Toolbox, huh? If I do this correctly... What the fuck? That's a new one. I didn't know that you could slide off of pallets if you... I I need an explanation on why that happened. I feel like 99% of the time when that happens, it just doesn't do anything. I don't know why I slid off of that pallet when every other time it just bounces me off the pallet. Must be like very precise timing or something.
Just started.
That shins it nothing. Oh wait, no, that shins it something. Oh boy. Honestly, I just want to catch up. All of the windows are blocked, so I can just run at her straightforwardly. Nice perk, don't you think, Cheryl? Hey, you're not going anywhere, you're dying here. As long as I don't... Yeah, screw up the easiest part. Up on the Monster Shrine hooked with you. Scratch marks, going through center, going towards the unhook. Yep. Perfect. Honestly surprised that I managed to avoid that properly. Ah, they went upstairs. That was smart of them. I was playing around the pallet, but... Ooh, I don't think I could have made that. Give me pallet. Walk into me, maybe? Strange. Well, what the fuck? Where did she go? I think it's better just to play this palette normally and get it out of the way. Oh, come on! I thought that was actually a really good play from me. Drops the pallet. Oh, nurse is calling. Think they finish this in time? Probably, yeah. How? Okay. Drops the pallet.
High performance indeed.
No good monsters trying hooks. Not that it really matters. Yep.
There's no point in
Honestly, maybe I should have waited until she jumped out again so I could kick the gen without having to hook her. Although, does it really matter? Probably not. Okay. Actually, this gen is all I have left. Oy. And it's at 99. Blech. Wait until you run out of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's the only one that knows that gen is at 99 too, so maybe I'll buy myself a little bit extra time by killing her if they're in solo queue. She has so much distance. Go through the center of building, maybe she runs into me. Nope, I can literally hear her walking this way. I mean, I guess the mind game worked. Fuck me. At least I didn't miss too badly. She doesn't get the entire map of distance.
too bad we won't make it much further. You
Oh,
disappoint me.
oh, works for me.
The best you
He doesn't even have friggin' interesting. Adrenaline. Do I have basement? Do I make it to basement, rather? I don't think so. Oh, hello, Kate. Claustrophobia is already down. No. I just want her to not pick him up. But she's definitely... Okay. Mind game. Yep. Perfect. I don't think I can physically take him to a hook anymore, so I just have to wait until she dies. Oh, well. This works too. I am going to take... Bruh. Why are you people rude for no reason? Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, but I will be back soon. Okay. I've been thinking about putting some kind of like music behind the break screen, but I just can't think of anything that would be good. It feels just a little bit, I don't know, empty on its own. I don't know. It gets the job done. Back to Sadako. Back to the Sadako friggin' prestiging. How many sack wards do I have her on her at this point? Whoops, wrong way. 50? Feels low. I feel like I should have, with the brown offering at this point, I should have like 100. Especially because they're one of the offerings that I actually pick out purposefully to try and get. And I basically have infinite fingernails at this point. Even remote controls I have, what? Probably, what, 60 something of? Let's see. 67 of, yeah. Be enough to get them for quite a minute. Honestly, I'm not even certain if the remote control is better than... What would the next equivalent be? Than, like, papers? Or videotape copy? I feel like a lot of the time I would probably prefer these two to remote control. Because it's good? It's not amazing like some... It's just like, the info doesn't always help as much. I feel like a lot of the time, if I just have, you know, my TV's down, after I teleport 2 times, I can probably guess where survivors are just based on whether they gain a stack or not in the first place. Whereas, when you have the remote, it just makes it so that you don't have to guess, you know? It's like, it's not that much better, comparatively speaking. Whereas the videotape makes it so it's a little bit more consistent getting stacks, and the newspapers makes your chase a little bit better. Actually, honestly, a lot of it better. It's definitely it's more than a little bit. It's pretty comfortable with the newspapers. And I mean, fingernails are just, you always put those on. Those are just always the best offering. Or add-on, rather. Um, I suppose it was time. I had too many matches on outdoor maps. Too many on actual maps. Furtive, Hubris. Hello, Alucard. And Ada. Damn. I thought I would be able to get Alucard with the direction, but nope. Whatever, just break it. It's... Man, just not gonna be able to use this power, am I? And I got blinded? Maybe we can do something here. Is this long enough where if I... No. Oh, I hate treatment theater. Oh, I hate treatment theater. It's bad for his power, but it also just is just this... Oh my god. Okay, I'm done with this Alucard. He's literally just pre-dropping every pallet. If I'm gonna play treatment theater, at least let me play against somebody who's, you know, playing the game. I hate treatment theater so much. Get me any other map, please. At least I can play pallets. Oh my god. Three gens are about to pop any second now. If I'm not playing a stealth killer, treatment theater is one of my least favorite maps. Okay. Huh. I was still in cooldown, but you can grab out of cooldown. Come on, boil over, work with me here. I feel like survivors are weirdly good at knowing where I'm coming from. Sometimes. Obviously there they had the hook as reference, but... Those are weird looking scratches. Ooh, she should not have pathed so straightly if I was using power like that. Yep. Honestly. Yeah, never chase Alucard. He's Giga pre-drops, and he clicks his flashlight. I am very surprised that that baited him into vaulting. I mean, I understand why it baited him, because if I dash there, dashed here really quickly, then maybe I get him, but still. I feel like that would require a very good Wesker. I would not expect that if I was on the receiving end. Oh, they haven't touched that gen yet. Damn. This pop isn't going to go anywhere. Oh, come on. That was actually really good. I feel. Okay, more slowdown. You know what? Honestly, let's get rid of Ace. Or if Quentin wants to give me a free down, I won't spit in the face of a free down. Ace will probably be healed by the time that I find him again. Oh, there's Alucard. Never mind. I'm just gonna ignore Alucard. I thought Alucard would be healing Ace. No info is annoying. The only info I get is sitting on somebody on hook. I don't know how I screwed that up that badly. Scratch marks. Low Ada. Oh, really? I thought that I got rid of the pallet here. Okay, there's our Ace. He's in this corner somewhere. I think that's him, or is that Quentin? I think that's actually Quentin. Yeah, this one's Ace. He had very bad pathing.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Hear footsteps behind me. Probably Alucard. Nah, it should be Quentin. Hello, Quentin. Boo. I think that should have stunned me. In the grand scheme of things, it didn't really matter. Yeah, he doubled back. Slow vaulted over the pallet. I mean, this is a dead zone if he keeps looping it. I disagree, game. Feel like I should have gotten a slap there. I wanted to break the pallet, but whatever. All of these gens are at basically nothing. It's not even worth trying to defend that gen way over there. So I'll just kick each of them. Yeah. I think if I went there immediately, I might not have even been able to do it. It's worth trying to get a hit on somebody going past me, though. Hello. I don't know. I feel like that was almost as good as I could have done it. There's Ada. That was fine. And I think probably best to just go ahead and try and take care of Quentin. Scratch marks. Are these allo cards? Hopefully they're both, but... Oh, this is... Huh. It was only not Quentin. It was Ada and Alucard, but not Quentin. Interesting. Okay. Not sure why the DC. With one gen left, I feel like this is still very possible for them. Quentin healed himself up. Ada's a bot, so I have to keep that in mind. I don't even think Blood Favor is doing anything for me, so you can go ahead and cleanse that if you want, Alucard. Worth a shot. I tried to actually bounce into a wall for my first one, so the second bound happened earlier, and I would move faster. Didn't quite work out very well. Quinn was healing, so maybe that gen has like 10% on it. Yeah. Back to Adabot. Yep.
I'll see you dead.
Very simple. Now I just have to hope that I don't find myself here for 10 minutes. Which could definitely happen. And has happened to me. At least twice. Within like the last week or two. Check the lockers. Nope. Man, where's info when you need it? Two are nothing. Ayaya. Quentin, where are you? Quite certain you're the one who's working on this gen. I don't want to be here for 10 minutes. Especially because, what, that counts as a loss for me? I mean, it's Chaos Shuffle. It's not like it affects... It's not like it matters, you know? It's like it doesn't actually matter. I just don't want to be here for 10 minutes. But they really 3-gen'd themselves. These are so close together. Yeah, they're all at nothing now. Okay, this should... There we go. Finally, scratch marks. Oh, look at him not free dropping. I should get a hit here. Oh, he's playing the short side now. Do you go left or right? I genuinely... Okay. Okay. Works for me. Up you go. Oh, for the chase. First time that that's activating. Quentin still has not touched that generator. Or that. I think Quentin is just gonna hide. Well, thank you, Alucard, for letting me escape this prison. Could you maybe go next and save me the minute and a half? 70-second, the 2.5 minutes waiting for you to die on hook? No? Okay. Well. Hello, Quentin. If I aimed that just a little bit better, would have been a hit. Fix the vault here. He probably should have just gone... Actually, wow, this is a... Look at that, it's an insane window. If I was even slightly further behind him, like... It's such a... It's like a pallet length window. A shack length window. It then goes immediately into the other window. I do have undetectable, so it's possible that I just walk into him. Nope. Healed himself somewhere. Ah. Friggin' tire. That's stuck on the tire. Such a tiny little second bound. Oh, there we go. And he is insta-downable. Oh, hello. Yeah.
Let's finish this.
On to the next. I feel like I have yet to see Pain Res. I've seen Pop like 4 or 5 times. I've seen Fruited Chafes like 3 times. Okay, Eruption I haven't seen. Surge I think I've seen once. It really does feel like some perks just aren't weighted the same. I haven't seen Blood Warden yet. I keep seeing people leave right before Blood Warden would trigger, and I'm like, it could happen. I could have Blood Warden, you could die. Survivors probably haven't, you know, seen 3 out of 4 of my perks, so they aren't exactly able to tell that I have Bloodhound on. So it's just as likely I have Bloodhound or Blood Warden in their eyes. Haven't gone brutal yet. Yeah, just looking at the first page, I think I haven't gotten. Oh, what is it? Alien Instinct? I haven't gotten Alien Instincts. I haven't gotten. Shaking Thunder? What's the coup equivalent on Dog Lady? I think it's Shaking Thunder or something similar. Wawa, Bamboozle, Batteries, Bitter Murmur, Break Palette perk. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 perks. Out of what? 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. 8 out of 16 perks on the front page that I haven't gotten. And the ones I have, I've gotten Territorial like 3 times. I've gotten Call of Brine like twice. And I probably have gotten Blood Echo like 6 times and just not remembered it. Because as I never see the effect happening. It's a very unpronounced effect. Especially since people don't as frequently have exhaustion perks. So the fact that I'm playing Wesker, which doesn't really spread injuries around, and the fact that I can't really tell if exhaustion isn't happening. It's very difficult to tell whether I'm getting a bunch of blood favor value or just none at all. Very forgettable perk. I wish I could still scroll through the perks even during Chaos Shuffle. I know I can't, like obviously I can't equip them because there's the whole point. But it'd be nice just to look at them to try and refresh myself, like, oh, that's what this perk I've never used does, in case I get it in Chaos Shuffle. Alright, outdoor map, outdoor map, outdoor map. We'll take it. Father Campbell's isn't as bad as the other church thing. Lethal! Oh my god, I missed you! I love Lethal! I was probably gonna go here anyway, but now I get to go where the 3 of them are instead of where that one is. Oh man, I wonder where could they? Hello. I missed you, Lethal. Oh, I love it so much. Lethal, and Coup. Those are my two. I guess Lethal I use on more killers than Coup, because some killers actually use their powers. So I guess Lethal is my favorite perk by usage. Coup's my favorite perk on the M1 killers. Come on. Ah, just barely couldn't. He doesn't. Does he have to have a tour? Why is he so?
7 minutes is all
No.
I get.
I don't know why he was sitting around the hook like that. Seria Terminus. No other info. That's a brave unhook when your friend doesn't have anti-tunnel. Where are these scratch marks? Oh no. This setup is crazy. But she went around backup Shack against Wesker, so
I'll see you dead.
no value. Yeah, a window into Shack is pretty crazy. At least it's not window into window. I've definitely had this side of Shack be window into this freaking thing. Window to Shack window before. I've definitely had that happen. And that is... that is just unplayable. You know, this is the other issue with not having info. Why would I do anything but tunnel? It just takes too much time. Fair enough, free hit. But now you have Shack. And I could just make my life a lot easier and do this. There's just so much incentivization for it. Oh, whoops. I looked the wrong way. Huh. Wow, that is... interesting. I think I did a Wesker tech? I think I don't even know what it's called. It wasn't on purpose at all. It's the second time where I've slid off of a pallet instead of bumping. What? Oh wow, these shits hurt. Friggin' over. Fair enough, I mean. Am I crazy, or do I like Looney Tunes freeze in the air as Wesker when I do that vault? Okay, surely... Maybe it's possible. Just have her drop the pallet. And zone her. I think that's... Oh no, that's an actual, like, gym. This is a strong set of pallets. Oh, I never make it in time. Damn. Well, now you're zoned. Probably a waste of power, honestly. She runs into me. I wish I had like 5% of egg. I keep clicking it right as the prompt goes away. David King broke himself for whatever that is. I don't know. I don't even know what that perk is. I know it's not good. I know it doesn't do gens like the other one. I feel like it has something to do with stealth, but I'm not certain. Okay, I know. Oh, how do I get over there? It's so far away. The... Well, I just zone him out. That's Jen at Shack, he thinks? Yep. It's such a... Good lord, that's annoying. It's such a tiny loop that it's such a huge pain. Alright, I want to try and defend my hook. I feel like I should see them. Yep, there's the scratchies. I'm not even going to be able to get a hit on her. I say wait 10 seconds. Or... The things that I heard didn't match up with what I was expecting. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to... Okay, I got one free hit on her. It's really not worth chasing her. She has 0 hooks on her. Compared to... now on Death Hook, Nia. Oh, Hysteria does Oblivious, doesn't it? So they... Or, right? Maybe? It's difficult to tell when the Hysteria is activated. Because I think it's when I injure somebody, all of the other injured parties get Oblivious. But I'm not even totally certain. Well, the gens are basically a 0. I mean, you definitely could have gotten that on hook. Oh no, there's no window here. I'll just take the 3-in-1, use my power, and chase. Wow, I missed both of them. Feels bad. Okay, so it's on. Maybe it's on injury, not down, that hysteria activates. Because I feel like it didn't act, or maybe whatever. Maybe it just activated in too early, and that's why it didn't go on cooldown when I downed Nia. Okay, here is David. I want to zone him the other way. Don't give him Shack. Shame that. Honestly, I don't even want to chase him. Let me go interrupt this. I probably should have waited a couple seconds, because honestly, I was not counting to 10 there. Don't DS me? Nice. Alright, go back to harassing David's gen. Okay, break this. That gen's at, what, 5%? Not even really worth picking, but whatever, I'm here. It'll give me information if somebody taps it. Because it should be at 0 next time I see it. Two gens and nothing. This gen is also a nothing. Okay. I go back and forth now. It's David. Well, I'm gonna go for you if you're going towards a dead zone instead of Shack like David was. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that all you have?
Just to be sure. Just to be safe. 10 seconds can be a deceivingly long time. Is that Nia? Yep. I don't think I make that with power. She goes to Shack Pallet, probably drops it immediately, right? Not worth. Just break it. If I vault over it, she gets window, and then I'm in a worse position. Where? What? There are the scratch marks. This main building is a pretty weak one. You can get a god window here. And then it sucks, but... man. Just gonna do this to zone her back into the long wall. Oh my god, what? Oh, she played that really smartly. This sucks, because she has a strong setup here. Run into me like a fool? Oh, she ran into here. And there's this tiny little bit of rubble. Oh, this is actually awful. The 4% slowdown is not going to matter at all. Okay, I mean, what does that get me? Okay, she vaulted back. Surely this is a down, right? Yep. The gross squishing noises on fully infected. Not a fan. Okay, we always start off of Shack. Oh, there's the thing. He's got Terminus and he has the Invocation. He's double broken. Yeah, as long as I see him, it should be like fourth kill. Actually, ooh. This is not good line of sight. Oh my god, there's so many rocks in the way. All the tents and all the rocks. Gonna make this very difficult. I keep seeing like a tiny flake of white, thinking it's David. I think it's the way that the gates are highlighted. Makes me think that there's a flake of white on them. I feel like if he was gonna do a gate, it would probably be this one. This one looks safer. This one is so out in the open. But they're a bit too close to actually get anything out of. Especially with the Wesker dash. And honestly, it seems like he's just not even... Oh wait, he did. There we go. And now we Mori. Usually I do it if they like immediately go to the gates, then I'll let them go, but I don't like having to wait a minute 30 and then giving them an out. If you just like walk and like don't even play the gate game, just you know, end it early, then it's fine. If I have to wait so long, it's like, nah, I don't think you get out. I think this is going to probably be the last game for the day. I think I've improved on Wesker overall. Better. I don't think I'm a good Wesker, but I'm fine with that. He's not one of my favorite killers. To be fair, if he was my favorite killer, I probably wouldn't be bad at him. But I think I'm like an okay Wesker now. I understand him well enough that I could talk about. I guess what is I understand well enough that I could feel like I could talk about his strength and be at least somewhat accurate. I guess with the killers that I'm not the biggest fan of playing, that's probably the level of competence I want with them, is being able to accurately judge their strength. It's like, yeah, he's decent, not amazing, decent. Because there are killers that I'm good with that are definitely weaker than Wesker that I do better. I mean, I'm not certain if Sadako would be weaker than Wesker. Like that's the first comparison I think of. It's like, it's pretty close. I guess it's mainly map dependent, I would say. I'd say they're of similar-ish strength. It is a bit strange talking about killer strength because there's very different levels of strength depending on what kind of survivors you're going against. Because Hag will stomp, 70 or 80% of her lobbies, but then that 20% where they actually understand how to play against Hag, it's pretty rough. So I feel like she's like middle of the pack, maybe a little bit weak even, but that's based on people who actually know how to play against Hag. Because most players don't know how to play against Hag, then she ends up feeling quite a bit better. I'm going to put on a sack ward. There's something about these names that makes me feel like there might be a map that I don't want to go to. Just a hunch. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Nope. Innocent cake bringers. Okay. Hunch disproven. Okay, outdoor map, outdoor map, outdoor map. Come on. Yeah, I guess outdoor map, that's not bad, Hem. That's true. I have 2 wishes. I'll accept it. I like Midwich, even though probably going to be difficult with Wesker's power. Distressing? Wait, distressing Wesker on Midwich is kind of fire. Okay, that's Shadowborn because it's very bright. Yep. Huntress's Lullaby. It's not going to get... Oh, upstairs. Oh, she did not go for the pallet at all. Okay. I think this is a god... No, it's not a god pallet. Big slam. Honestly, Midwich hallways aren't that bad.
I'll see you dead.
Compared to all the other indoor maps, this immediately does not feel that bad. Because I only have to go through like 1 doorway. Most Midwich maps, like, nah, you have to go, or most indoor maps, I mean. You have to go through like 12 blockades. No, not my friggin' funny... I should get her here. I mean, look at that loop. That looks like the most Weskinest loop I've ever seen. I think I could have made it. Oh, I did not even realize that I had a second bound. I thought it was still on recharge. Man, I love Midwich. It feels so much better than so many of the maps do. The only issue I have with it is it can be easy to stealth in, so if I'm not running info, sometimes they don't find survivors. But aside from that, it's so comfy. Oh, I thought that was louder than it actually was. Run into me for no apparent reason. I guess she still had 10 seconds of endurance left. Great. Giga pre-drop. It's like there's 2 god pallets on Midwich. Honestly, they're not even that good god pallets. Ooh, I misread the scratch mark. I keep misreading scratch marks. I need to do better about that. Ooh, that's Midwich. I don't care that, you know, that could have happened on any map. That's definitely the Midwich blessing that I got that. I think that's happened twice in the 2 days of playing Wesker. Alright, someone's on Central Gen. Oh. Walk into me? Like a fool? Like a fool? Like a fool? Nah, they just held pallet. Fair enough. I thought
pay for that.
all these people with their actually good pings, and me also with my good ping. Maybe if I aim that better. Oh, this is a pallet? I don't know if I've ever seen this pallet before. Oh, that was a good fake. Also a good fake. Yeah, honestly, I should break this. This pallet can definitely be played around, but it kind of requires me to be a little more cognizant. Oh god. Oh, blah. Okay, screw it. Go back to hook. Show me. Oh no, they're just sitting on gens. No, they're actually being smart. Crap. Honestly, give her her free endurance. It's fine. Never mind. I was expecting her to body block the... what's it called? The door. Now she'll do it, surely. Nope.
I expected more.
Okay, I got the injure on her. Sure. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not to do with lockers. Very strange. Why did she exit towards? Perfect. Blessings of Midwich. Good lord, Jins went too fast here. Okay, I think she's gonna run into me. Nope. Okay. Sometimes I believe too much in my mind games. Worst part is that any of the other gens could be finished any second now. Is that beneath me? What? Okay, game. I think she goes second. Yeah. They just barely left her too long. She's camping pallet? No. Oh, it was a freaking desk. I thought that was a person. Okay, injured Ada. Have I hooked Ada yet? I don't know. No, I have to deal with this pallet. Just break it. Don't screw around. I don't have time to try and mind game things anymore. Especially with an Ada that's not even on death hook. Oh, please don't be here. Okay, good. That's just her first hook. I am not going to be getting a win here, I think. Gen's not as progressed as I thought. But this gen is the one that was... It's literally going to pop. I think I heard Fung drop down? Okay, she didn't fall for it. I thought she might fall for the fake break. Nope. That's a bunch of distance. I really don't have a good way through this. That gen is going to pop if I leave it for a second, but if I don't leave it, then I can't get any downs. I wish they didn't break open those. I think it was a good change overall, but it definitely sucks not being able to know that a survivor can't get to the gen quickly enough. God, why does that keep happening? That gen is going to pop in like 2 seconds. This is a god palette. It's a god palette that it also buffs this, because now they can go upstairs instead of having nothing. Several levels of kind of missed the old way. You're not dead. You're worthless to me. Oh my god, fucking game. It's probably a 3-man out. There on the other gate, no doubt. Oh, there's somebody that fell behind me. You're dead on hook. Wait, you're not? Am I crazy? I could have sworn that they went second stage. This should be an injury. Oh. God palette, right? If I was Clown, I could get a hit here. I'm not even joking. This is one of my favorite palettes to play, is Clown. I can't believe... I guess it must have been this person that went Death Hook. Well, she's zoned out of the thing as long as nobody takes a body block for her. Which they don't. But this is 3-man out. Where's Blood Warden when you need it? Okay. I mean, you're also dead on hook. That, was an interesting grab. Hey, I'll take a Midwich Blessing. I'll take the 2K that I definitely did not deserve. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and end stream here. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.